welcome to another edition of Afro Zone, and it's coming to you live from King's Empire here at Levuma. And I am your host, Ambassador Bash. In between, you have different segments that has to do with the innovation entrepreneurship corner with Iwan Kanu, and also the street flow with Peter Murray Tarawali. All this and more lineup for you in the program today. And our amazing guest is Sierra Leonean international professional footballer Khalifa Jabbie. We'll be talking about his career path and what next for the football star. Don't go the way. I'll be right back shortly.
I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, get too strong when I battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief for my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never say byes, open hands clutching on my loot, this a war zone. It's a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone. Feel the impact, yeah, break it open, leaving nothing f***ing intact. Hey yo, you been hacked, you're safe hiding, but I found it, homie, been cracked. But ain't nothing inside. Hey yo, we been
messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
So welcome back, and I have with me now Khalifa Jabbie. Khalifa is an household name, an amazing midfielder, and I'm still wondering why I could not play football. It's a pleasure having you.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
And once again, congratulations on your consistency. It has been tough, you know, from Cologne and now to Almina. So many things have happened along the way.
Yeah.
Turkey, Moldova, Russia, and Easter Lions, and you were back and all. What does football mean to you?
For me, it's like my own religion.
Okay.
You know, I just football is everything to me. Like since I was a kid, because my dad played football, so having that role model in your life, my uncles, everybody just played football. So for me, it's just like something that I think is just part of me, my own day-to-day life.
You identify easily back then in primary school.
Yeah.
Since it was primary to be precise. I know you're my alma mater,
Yeah.
you know, and they realized how tough the game was, and it was less paid by then, but yet still you had passion for it. So what kept you going by then?
Firstly, when I started playing, I came from a family where everything was provided.
Yeah.
So basically, the alternative my mom gave me, and then was like, okay, if you want to play football, then it has to go to education. So I was like, okay, so the only price that I had to pay was education. So that's why I was school, football, so it was just like the balance. So
And you were an amazing student by then, because most people will tell you footballers are not as good at school, but your case was very different.
I know, because it's like when you have a kid, like you have to, if they see something that they like, you have to like put something that you want them to do, but you don't have to basically push them away from what they want to do. That's where most kids end up, doing something that everybody start talking, negative stuff. So you have to encourage them. Okay, if they say they want to be, let's say, a tennis player or an engineer, and then maybe you want them to be a doctor or something, you just have to give them that thing in their ears, like, look, you need this as a backup plan.
Okay.
So having that in the kid's mind, I mean, you're older than the kid, you have more experience, so it's more easy to tell a kid that do this, and then you have this as a backup. So in the kid's mind, it's just gonna go straight with that, like, okay, let me do this, and then they're gonna allow me to do what I like.
To move with your passion. FC Cologne, along the way, I know after primary, secondary, here comes FC Cologne, and you were given the opportunity, an amazing midfielder with a nice height, which was a plus for you throughout your career pathway. Take us through your experience back there with Cologne.
Well, it was great, because when I first went to the Sierra Leone Premier League, I went for Blackpool first, and then played for them for about 6 months, and then went to FC Cologne. So I had an amazing time there, because before I joined FC Cologne, I made sure that I had a meeting with the chairman, because I wanted to know exactly what he asked for me, because I didn't want to just go in there and start playing the Premier League. And for me, I needed, you have to, first of all, the goals. I need to know the goals of your team before I join your team. So that was like what me and him discussed. So he just laid out the plans, what he wants to do and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just go with this goal instead, because for me, it was like the move that I wanted. So, and then it happened, and then it turned out like really good. And
you played your part, so many opportunities came, but you decided to move to Norway. Tell us through your experience in Norway.
It was like, I can't explain it.
Leaving your home, it's strange and other things.
It was just like, basically, you living with family, friends around, and then all of a sudden you just relocate to a place where different climate, different language, different culture, different everything. So it was great. I had like a huge experience. I think living in Norway molded me to the person that I am today, because for me it was like proper culture in terms of growing up as a young man, keeps you focused, and I had a great time there, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that I had to go there. Look
at the diversion to Turkey. You know, the welfare in Norway, it molded you to something different. It was strange. And now Khalifa Jabbie moving to Turkey. Let's talk about that.
Well, the move to Turkey, like, in Norway, like, Scandinavians are very calm people, you go out in the street, you don't see someone coming to you and say, hey, can I have an autograph and stuff like that. Only at the stadium you get that attention. And then so from that place, moved to a football crazy country, like, because Turkish people, for them football is everything. So me going there, and I was among the first foreign players that played in that team. So when I went there, it was a total different game. Like going out in the streets, you know, like I didn't have that freedom again. Then I started to realize, like, oh, okay, this is what it feels like, because you go to a gas station trying to pump gas, and then people just pop out of everywhere, like, hey, can I have a picture? Can I have a... So for me, my first 2-3 months, it was a bit like strange because it was just too much coming in. Like basically, you don't have like a normal time. Like you just want to go out for a walk, have fun to yourself. But then it all changed because I can't do it like...
and they've been watching you on TV until you're delivering for our team.
Yeah,
that's all amazing.
Yeah, that's
amazing things happen. Have you heard about Moldova before?
Moldova, yeah, I heard about it. Like, I think I saw it in a movie, like this movie called Spectre something. I forgot the movie. Yeah.
How was it like you visiting Moldova?
Well, first when my agent called me and said, hey, I have this team in Moldova that wants you. And I'm like, oh, cool, what team? And he said, Sheriff. So I went straight to Google and I saw FC Sheriff, like they were like a big team in, you know, doing good stuff in Europe. So I'm like, all right, cool. I said, it's good exposure and stuff like that. And he said, yeah, but they're in Moldova. So first when he said Moldova, I was like, kind of thinking like it's some country in Asia or something. I didn't know it was even in Europe. And then I looked it up on Google and then started to... Now I'm like, oh, okay, so because it's between Russia and Romania in them regions, so, and then the weather there is it's mad, you know. I know Norway is cold, but Moldova was another level.
It's something else.
Yeah, boy, it was so cold.
You play for so many things, from Turkey, from Norway, you know, but FC Sheriff brought you to a limelight. It raised your bar very high. Yeah. And even when you left, when it came to the Champions League, a couple of other people said, oh, that's Khalifa Jabbie's team. You know. Tell us more.
You know, because Sheriff is one of the... It's actually the biggest team in Moldova. And at that region, they're among the biggest teams. So, because every year they compete in European, like, tournaments, like they go for qualification, Champions League qualifications and all this. So they're well recognized. And so going there, because when you go to a big team, first thing it gives you is exposure because of their fans and all this. So for me, it was like, I felt really good. Like I was happy playing for them. And then with everything that happened, it was nice to be there.
And to your view, you thought it was meant to be anything that happened here upon you leaving the team?
Yeah, it was because I played for them for 2 seasons. And then, because the thing about professional football is like, especially when you're playing for a team where they change coaches because the owner we had at Sheriff, he had no patience, man. There's no, because as a coach, you come in, he needs delivery, like instant delivery.
That's the winning mentality.
Yeah, he's not like one of them ones that will just say, oh, okay, you know, let's give the coach time. No, there is no. He gives you, he asks you, okay, what do you need? Because, you know, man was very rich. So, like, okay, what do you need? And then you just put on the table what you need, gives it to you, but all he wants is result. You know, losing game it was not acceptable. So
Khalifa, many people out there, including my close friends, people that follow football, journalists, could not believe that you played football in the UK, because I know the team was downgrade. They were expecting you to be in top flights or maybe the championship and all. But for us that have gone through the internet, that have been following you as a brother and friend, we know that you played in the UK. Tell us more.
Oh yeah, I played for Chesson, like in the Ryman League. It was about 4th tier. Yeah. So because basically the problem was Sierra Leone was not properly ranked. You know, because we're down. You have to be in the first 70. For you to be able to play in the top sides in the UK.
And those things are logical. It's difficult for journalists to understand.
Yeah, because if you, let's say for example, you play well and then the team, maybe a team in the championship wants you. But then even if you go there, you can't play because they can't give you work permit. Because in England, that's the most difficult thing to get, the work permit. So if your team is not ranked below, it has to be 70 and below. If you're not, then nah,
you have to be extremely lucky.
Yeah, it's not even luck. They can't sign you because it's for them, they're going to sign you, and then they have to loan you again outside the UK.
Yeah.
Until then, you spend maybe 1-2 seasons, and then they try to work something out, but it's always difficult.
I'll bring you back, Khalifa. It sounds very, very interesting, but at the same time, it sounds pathetic at the end of the day. You know, it's better now. Australia is moving a bit in terms of ranking, and our performance is gradually improving. That's why we have a lot to do. When we come back, we shall be talking about Leon Stairs.
Yeah.
You remember those Nigeria appearance?
Yeah.
Your masterpiece against Seychelles. I'll bring you back shortly. He is Khalifa Jabbie, a Sierra Leone international football player, and we're talking about his career pathway. What next for this amazing start? Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back shortly with Afro Zone. Welcome back, and many thanks to our sponsors for giving support to this wonderful platform that has to do with lifestyle, innovation, sports, entertainment, and everything surrounding. Khalifa Jabbie, Leon Stairs, and like 14 caps, right? Am I right?
14? Yeah, more. I think.
More? 14, around 14 to 20.
Yeah, around that.
But Niger paved the way. And before Niger was with the shooting stars.
Shooting stars.
You captained the shooting star by then. You used to do those amazing cross like me. So let's look at the experience with the national team from the junior level to the national team.
Well, it was amazing because I think every football player, you know, wants to represent his country. You know, it's just something in us. It's just like somebody going to school, you want to like have at least a degree or PhD or something. Like for a football player to represent his country, it's massive, you know. It's not about the glory, it's just about the thing that you're doing something for your country through your own talent. Because so for me, that was like, it was an amazing news, first of all, when I was first in the U20. So U20, U23, I think at that time our squad was we had a very good squad, you know, so, and we actually won a cup. So it was, for me, it was something really special, you know, from that junior level going on to the senior national team, because I remember it was Olaf Madsen. I was playing in Norway by then. We had a home game, and then after the game, I didn't even know we had appointed a foreign coach. So after the game, the dressing room, one of our workers, he just came to me, he said, oh, there's somebody that wants to meet you at the restaurant, the canteen upstairs. I'm like, cool. So shower, dressed up, went up there, and then I met him. He introduced himself that he's the new head coach for the national team. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. So he told me, he said, well, you're in my plans because I've watched few of your games, and we have a game against Niger, qualifications, and he says, so I want you to come down, I'll invite you.
Your first senior appearance.
So I'm like, all right, cool, you know.
It's after that, so many things happen. In the way. But how do you want to rate the game against Seychelles?
Well,
one of the best match to date?
Not really. But it was a game that, you know, I think that game, our team was on fire. Like, we was just on fire. Like the whole training session before that game was just lit. Like everybody was just like pushing.
We play Spanish football.
Everybody was just pushing. Like, cause you know, like so many things was going on at that time. You know, too much distraction. You know,
the infight and all.
There was just too much. So, but then before we started training, had like heart to heart talk with a few of the boys, and everybody was like, hey man, you know what? Let's just keep these people outside. Let's focus on this game and let's go get it. So I think everybody in particular had a very decent game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick wrap up. You were left out from the Nations Cup, and a lot of people realized that we had an issue with the midfield.
Yeah.
So many wings, they have personal issues, myself here and a couple of other people. But are you still hopeful that you will make it back to the Leon Stars in the upcoming qualifications and match?
Well, yeah, you know, I'm still available for the national team. You know, I haven't decided to retire yet from like, but it was basically like I think it's the most difficult job to when you're a coach for the national team. It's like it's very difficult. Like, so obviously I'm not happy that I was left out. I'm not really happy, but I respect the decision of the coach because at the end of the day, I'm not in his shoes. You know, I don't know what he's going through or what, you know, what situation and stuff like that. So he must have his own reasons. But
you have let it go, and you are available now in the upcoming qualification and moving forward.
No, I'm fine. Like even the day they made they called out the list because they called the list first of all. It was just players and the officials. So, you know, if I was pissed, I was pissed up, like being left out. At the first time, I was really pissed. But then at the end of the day, I'm someone who, every time I look at two sides, you know, I don't just watch on the one side and get angry because of it. No, I look at it like, okay, if I was in his shoes, what would I do? And so
it got over everything.
Yeah, because for me, it's that's how life is.
Let's wrap up with two things, Khalifa Jabbie. Easter Lions. You know, I saw a photo of Gio Navo and yourself in the UK. I said, Cotton on Cotton and Creole. Dandy the Car Lions. And in a couple of weeks we spoke and he said, my man, I'm coming to town. And it was Lions. And just few games, you went to Al Mina in Iraq. The magic.
Yeah, I know.
Tell us about the magic.
Because the thing that happened, I was in London, and then at that time I left Chess Hunt. So I wanted to wait till the summer transfer window. But then I was just sitting down to myself like, you know what? Because I would have gone to any office, send my CV, because at the end of the day, I still have a degree. So I would have just sent my CV and go work normal job. Like, but then I was like, nah, that's not me. I can't, because you know, I'm someone who doesn't like to sit down in the office. Like,
you're a footballer.
Yeah, I can't. So, and then I picked the phone. I called Tete, and I'm like, hey, bro, you know what? And he said, what? I said, I'm gonna go to Freetown and play. And he's like, really? I said,
are you okay?
Yeah, I said, yeah, really. And he said, okay, if that's what you want, you know, let's see what we can do. I called my agent and I told my agent the same thing. And he said, but the transfer window is closed. I said, no, well, not where I'm going. So it's
that's different.
Yeah. So, and then I called the national team coach, Kista, you know, I called him. I said, hey, Jay, I say, man, I'm coming down, you know. And he said, you coming to play? I said, yeah. I said, so, find something, you know, I'm coming down. So it was just, but the problem was what team to come play for. That was the big problem because, you know.
People think you go back to Blackpool, FC
Cologne. So
it was the money spender. I had Rangers. I know.
And then there was like, so, but the thing is, like, I didn't want to just come to a team and then all because of familiarity and stuff like that. Nah, so I just sat down and then had like a deep thought about it, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened.
How do you never did it?
And then
it was magic.
Junior Parade called me and like, hey, Lions is this. So I'm like, all right, cool. I've played for Blackpool. I've played for FC Cologne. Oh, let me try Eastern Lions, you know. So because then it was just between Eastern Lions and Bow Rangers. But then I'm like, you know what? Let me play for Eastern Lions. So later in the future, if I'm gonna go to Bow Rangers, this is cool because so I'm like.
And after Lions, you went direct to Iraq.
Yeah, I went straight to.
So scary, eh?
No, it's calm there, you know.
It's calm? Okay.
Yeah, because the thing I was expecting it was what I was seeing on the news.
The firing and all.
Yeah, but the thing that happened was my agent actually went there. He stayed there for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, he stayed there 3 weeks. Every day he's calling me video call.
But the team love you so much, Almina.
Yeah, they have crazy fans, you know. I love crazy fans, to be honest. Like,
so what next for you? You're wrapping up now. What your closing message? What next for Khalifa Jabbie?
Well, it's I'm still in the game, and then I'm just back home now, trying to enjoy my little vacation and continue my career.
Any new offer?
Yeah, we have offers on the table, you know, but first we have to sort out Almina.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to sort them out, so it's probably I have to go back.
Okay.
You know, probably they will say to go back and be there if anything, because, you know, then people have their own thing. Yeah, so, but then me here, it's like I'm trying to put up certain things in place. I have to, because I'm talking about player education in Freetown. Okay. So I have to meet with the minister and few FA members because I want them to help out in creating a platform where
football and classroom.
A football
as you
classroom.
Benefit, you know, you graduate, so you want to give the same to Sierra Leone.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
We are behind you, so count on us for the project.
That's something that I really want to do because even if it's three times in the week, it'll be okay, you know. It's just that for someone to be able to communicate out there is it's the most important thing.
So they cannot be cheated on their contract.
You know how to read your contract, you know how to understand your own contract, you know how to to
manage the phones.
Yeah, you have to. So for me, that's like my main goal right now, that I want to meet them.
So finally, before you go, I love the new baby, the black. And the last time you came, it was the white IF. I know, I love the new baby, the black. Don't worry. It's a pleasure having you, Khalifa. Thank you so much. And I wish you the very best.
Thank you very much, man. I'm so happy to be here.
And we are behind you with the player and education thing. That's football and classroom.
Okay, bro.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
So that's all we can afford for today. Many thanks to Khalifa Jabbie and the rest of the team. We now join Peter Murray-Tyrali for the Street Food and also Ibrahim Kanu for the Innovation Entrepreneurship Corner. Thanks to the rest of the team. You see their names at the end of the show, and thanks to our sponsors. Then keep watching on our channels on YouTube and also on Facebook, iAfrika SL.
Hello and welcome to yet another entertaining edition of Afro Zone, the Street Flow. I am Peter Murray-Tyrali, your presenter. The streets recognize me as 101 Skololo. Today I'm in a community called William Street, a community where Khalifa Jabbie lived for a very long time. And I will be talking to a friend, a colleague, who've known him for a very long time. Let's go and have a talk with him. Adena William Street, one community outside Khalifa Jabbie don't live. And I also know somebody who don't know Khalifa Jabbie for a very long time. I will talk to him and you will listen to what he got for say. Hello and welcome to Street Flow, sir. What's your name?
Mohamed Zidan Kamara.
Okay, Mr. Mohamed Zidan Kamara. I want to make you first of all tell me what in this mean to this community. We're going to get a particular player named Khalifa Jabbie.
I'm pride to me and I honor and the people in love and self way.
Okay, I also want to make you tell me what in this mean to you and the other one the way they play ball in the community.
Like me, mean a lot to me. Because first and foremost, Khalifa Jabbie is my childhood friend. My childhood friend, don't know say for over 15 to 18 years. And you know ever come out this country, you know can't find Zidane. And people there when sabi me, what they talk to, then go no say as Khalifa Jabbie, na right hand man they talk to. Yeah.
Alright, so I want to tell you plenty, thank you for your time. And what's now your last photo you want for send to Khalifa Jabbie? The message you want for tell Khalifa Jabbie? I see you mean man.
Khalifa Jabbie knows say I always love him. And I'm a mentor and I'm a young brother. And I'm a brother for life.
Hello and welcome to the conversation of yours on Afro Zone. It is the Innovation and Entrepreneur Corner, and I am Ibrahim Kanu. Our guest is Elvis A. Bedu. He is the coordinator of Max International, Untitled Chapter. It is a multinational company engaged on food supplements.
Immune system health is more important than ever. You can support a stronger and healthier immune system through better weight management. So if you're serious about being your best, then it's time to stop weighing down your immune system and start relieving pressure on your body's health. It's time to make your switch to the proven weight management system that has outlasted all the fad diets. Max International's MetaSwitch weight management system is based on weight loss ingredients and health science that stand the test of time. Formulated to switch on your metabolism to better work in sync with healthy diet and exercise, MetaSwitch succeeds by being flexible with your lifestyle. Our complete Max Flex weight management system is built on real science as part of a holistic program that works for your lifestyle and your goals. We'll assist you in achieving smart weight management benefits for a healthier lifestyle to strengthen immune system, improve gut health, increase energy, improve sleep. Taken 30 minutes before each meal, Switch encourages the production of natural energy, assists to burn calories, and supports lean muscle mass without increasing heart rate or blood pressure. MetaSwitch works without the use of caffeine or other stimulants. The patented ribosine molecule is only available through Max International and enhances Switch above other diet supplements. Ribosine helps to empower your body's production of natural glutathione, the master antioxidant. This assists your body to remove toxins, improve exercise recovery, reduce exhaustion and fatigue. No more fads. It's time to get serious about living a healthier, fitter lifestyle. Lighten the load on your immune system and be more in control of your hunger and metabolism for a healthier, long-term lifestyle. Max International's MetaSwitch and Flex weight management system to help you look, feel, and live to the max. www.max.com/switch.
You're welcome, Mr. Bedu.
Thank you, sir.
So, being the coordinator of Max International, what did your company offer?
Okay. Fambo so now show as my man has.
You said it, you know.
Small.
Okay.
So now go talk boku.
Okay.
Me na Elvis Entry Bedu, as my man rightfully said, and I'm here on the ticket of Max International. To your question, Max International is a multinational company that is already into premium quality food supplements. That is not all that we do. In as much as we are helping people with their health, we also have a little section where we take care of business. We give business opportunities to people who are already working to have something to do on their part-time, so that in case your salary or whatever you are doing as a businessman is not enough, or even you want more, there is this avenue we are bringing here to help you beef up your financial support.
So you're talking about food supplements. How did your customer or your supplier ensure that your products are pure and safe?
Okay, so far so good. I'll start from my place. In Ghana, I've given the product out to people for over 5 years now, and trust me, the reaction from the people is always, "Oh Elvis, can I get more? Oh Elvis, you've done so well." In Ghana, we have people who have given our Max products to people, other people, and they have even gifted them certain precious things. I know of somebody who has even been gifted a saloon car before. I know somebody who has been gifted a land. Okay, one young doctor who was in my team, he's been gifted a land because of the Max products he went to sell to one chief. Okay, we have people who were bedridden with stroke. We have people who were having issues with hepatitis. We have people who were having issues with blood pressure. Okay, a lot of diseases. The only thing is we don't promise cure legally. We don't have to make claims of cure or it replacing drugs. But what we have realized is people who take our products have an enhanced health. People who don't have even medical issues or any health issues, they get to have a better health. Okay, they get to feel better, they feel energetic, they sleep better, and on the average, if you are taking a Max product, it's more like the new Apple. It keeps the doctor away.
All right. So, finally, why did you choose Sierra Leone as a place of business?
Okay, so as we talk now, Max is going global. Okay, Max has always been going global, but now we are going global on a different stage altogether. As I talk now, this year in March, we are officially launching in Kenya. Cameroon is also next. we are having our company's presence in Guinea, that is your neighbors, Guinea and Liberia. We realized that Sierra Leone is missing out, and we are all in West Africa. We can't just be enjoying something good and not share it with our neighbors. Therefore, we decided that whatever being the case, we will also expand it here and give it also to the people of Salone.
Which is good. So if the audience wants to contact you relating your product, so how will they reach you?
Okay, so with respect to Max International, we don't normally sell our products in the shops or pharmacies. Okay, what we normally do is it's more like a direct marketing. You have to contact a registered Max associate, somebody who is with the company, and you talk to the person, or the person will find you. Okay, then you talk to the person. Normally you describe whatever you are going through. Mostly if it's more medical, we will connect you to a doctor, and mostly we advise that whatever the issue you are having, you see a medical doctor, you go through the right process. When you are done with all the prescription you have gotten and you need something extra, you come back, then we maybe get you something like our food supplement, okay, to help you get an enhanced health, because our products are not intended to replace drugs, and they are not drugs, they are just food supplements, just like the food you eat.
All right. Yeah. So finally, what will be your final word to the audience?
So if you are watching us right now, what we want to tell you is something big is in town. People of Salone, something big is in town, and it's up to you to decide. Try and find yourself getting attached to Max. 7 years ago, this opportunity came to Ghana. A lot of people doubted. A lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people were cynical. But in the end, the people who clinged onto it were so satisfied, their lives changed, okay? And a lot of good things are about to hit us here on a different level altogether, starting from health. So find the next Max associate. Mostly in Sierra Leone, we have our presentations almost every 2 weeks. Almost every 2 weeks at Ramsey House. So just get in connection with any Max associate, and we will book you for one of our presentations so that you can come and see our presentation, which mostly is about the products and the business offer that we have. So if you want to follow us, I think you can just go on Facebook. We have Max International Sierra Leone, Max International Sierra Leone, and our cover pages with us in t-shirts just behind. Okay, Max International Sierra Leone. That's our social media handle. So whatever is happening in Sierra Leone with respect to Max International, you can find it there. Thank you.
You have now heard from Mr. Badu from Max International. They are here in town. They are here to help Sierra Leoneans with their food and supplements. So you can rely on their products. You can reach out to them at your own convenient time. So many thanks to our guests and rest of the team. I am Ibn Kano. Till next week.